Since college is tough and midterms are a bitch, I haven't been able to keep up with the competitions going on, which is why I haven't made a video in a while. But this Friday will be Skate America, so I do want to comment on that and do my quick predictions before it is airing. And if I can find a streaming, I will note down below where it is. But for the moment, in the men for Skate America, the middle favorites would be Jeremy Abbott from the United States, as well as Yuzuru Hanyu from Japan. Jeremy Abbott has been well known for a very long time, and Yuzuru Hanyu is a 17-year-old star that got third last year at Worlds. Those two will probably be fighting for first and second place. Not sure how things will end up from there. Miko Brzezina from the Czech Republic should be the third, though anybody else, it is up for grabs for bronze. In the ladies, Alina Leonova from Russia pretty much has it in the bag for now. Fellow Russian Adelina Soknikova is now also competing here, and she was on the Grand Prix last year, but this will be her first year being eligible for Worlds, which will be pretty awesome. Ashley Wagner from the United States is also a medal contender, as was she got fourth at Worlds last year and was also a medalist and at least one Grand Prix. Yeah. And other ones to watch for would be Haruka Imai from Japan, as well as Christina Gao from the United States. In the pairs, Tatiana Voloswar and Maxine Trankov were second, I'm going to say, at the Grand Prix final. And they were second at Worlds to Alyona Savchenko and Robin Stologui. They should have an easy win here. Second place finisher should be Qing Pang and Jian Tong from China. And then third place should go to Katie Denny and John Colin. Anybody else, it is up for will be grabs if any of them do fall out. Though those placements are kind of set with the well-known names. And then in the dance, Meryl Davis and Charlie White from the United States kind of have this in the bag. Caitlin Weaver and Angie Poitier from Canada are going to be a second to them. And the really only contenders for a third would be Ekaterina Barova and Dmitry Solovyv from Russia, as they were, I'm going to say, eighth at Worlds last year. And then to cover, finally, the last Junior Grand Prix, which happened just past this week in Germany. In the men's, it was actually, in every single discipline, there were at least 2 medalists from Russia, which is kind of sweet. And it's kind of funny because, like, in at least 3 of the disciplines, it's like a Russian sandwich, and there's someone in the middle. In the men, it was Maxime Kovtun from Russia and Alexander Samarin from Russia too. They were first and third respectively. Shoma Uno was the meat in that Russian sandwich. Maxime Kovtun was originally first after the short landing a triple axel and a triple S triple toe combination. Shoma Uno actually only attempted a triple toe, but with quality elements, he was able to stay in second place overall and did not attempt a triple axel actually in the free, but still won it, which was pretty sweet. Maxime Kovtun actually was second in the free, but had a good enough lead in the short to stay in first overall. And Alexander Samarin was not good enough to overtake either of those two, but was able to hold on to third place. In the ladies, it was also a Russian sandwich with Japan as the meat. Maria Sataviskaya from Russia, as well as Anna Porgorialaya from both from Russia, first and third, had taken the medal positions with Leah Kaiser right in the middle. In the short, Anna was actually third, but won the free to come first overall, while Maria was first after the short and was fifth in the long, which kind of left her iffy. Leah Kaiser had a good short, but then had some problems in her free, which left her off the podium, while Miyabi Oba had a good free and was able to snag a medal position in between the Russians. In the pairs, 2 Russians took the top 2 places. If my computer will load the list. Okay, Lena Ferodova and Maxine Miroshkin, and Maria Vigalova and Igor Sakharov took the top 2, separated by only 2 points, and then behind them was Canadians Brittany Jones and Ian Bahari. This is their second Grand Prix medal, Junior Grand Prix medal this season, as they are a new form pair, because Brittany was originally with Curtis Gaskell, and Ian was with, I want to say Margaret Purdy. That's not the right person. I don't know. I'm really tired. But aside from that, they are a new pair. They won their original first Grand Prix in Austria and came in third overall. A fall on the double axel for Brittany in the short left them in third after the short, and second in the long, which had them hold on to third place overall, and then beat the Germans by less than a point. And in the dance, it was two Russians, first and third, Alexander Stepanova and Ivan Bukin, as well as Daria Morozova and Mikhail Zernov, with Caitlin Hawak and Jean-Luc Baker from the United States holding on to second place. In the short, Alexandra and Ivan had a strong short as before, and in the free had a phenomenal free and won over the Americans by an easy 10 points, while the Americans easily took over the second pair of Russians by about 14 points. So, well, yeah. But aside from that, I'm not sure whether I will still commentate on the events that I missed, such as the Japan Open, Finland Trophy, French Masters, a couple other Grand Prix, and the Nebelhorn Trophy. If I do, if I don't, I'm not quite sure yet, but I don't make this video really long, and since the Skating America is coming up, I want to do a more in-depth analysis of that. And otherwise, thanks guys. I'll see you next time.